Z, you've turned the page Wednesday. You're already looking ahead to Baltimore. But what are the things that you can build upon from last week as you look to carry some momentum into this week and try to stack wins?
Just the feeling of like to get a win in the league. Obviously it's an addictive feeling. Telling the guys just being able to celebrate with that feeling of great preparation goes into seeing the results pay off. So just definitely something we're trying to carry over and continue in Baltimore this weekend.
Last week, 6 sacks for your defense, all by different guys. How much of an indication is that of the depth, the strength that you guys have with the defensive front?
I mean, that D-line is deep, man. You got guys coming in waves, all different type of pass rushers, from speed to power guys to speed guys. So, good luck to the other O-line.
How do you describe the environment of Baltimore, being that you just played there 2 years ago?
We're going to create the environment. I think the environment going to be hectic. So we'll get it done. We'll challenge them. They'll challenge us, and we'll see who come out. We'll see who come out more on the scoreboard at the end of the game.
What is it like though in that atmosphere out there in Baltimore?
I heard that the stadium is loud, but I'm trying to silence it. So we'll just see. I heard that they got a loud stadium. They got great fans or whatever like that. I know they fans is excited about the new talents that they have on their offense and defense. So we'll see. We'll definitely see on Sunday.
How is the chemistry of this group coming together? You guys, a defense that a lot of these guys have played together for multiple years now, but it just feels like there's something more to it this year.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, it's just when you got guys that play together for so long, know each other so well. I mean, the relationships off the field just go so far. Our kids go to school together now. It's crazy. Everybody got kids, and all the kids going to school together. It's crazy. But, I just think stuff like that just make you obviously push and pull for one another that much more. I think it's just the level of accountability and just the trust on that defense is continuing to grow. Is definitely just something to build on.
What are the things that you can build upon from last week, getting the first win in the season, Shane's first win, and use that as momentum going into this week?
The feeling. I think that everybody needs to understand it's hard to win in the NFL. And so that feeling that you get when you win, that's something that you want to bring in, that momentum that you get, and just wanting that for the team, wanting that culture, a winning culture. I think that we can build upon that. And like I said, there's things that we have to do in order to build upon that and get better at. So we're working on that today and for the rest of the week.
We always hear a lot about your physicality, Michael. You talk about the balance between the run and the pass. What added dynamic does Zach Moss bring to the offense? Because you see him, he's dragging bodies with him toward the end zone.
Absolutely. I mean, Zach is just the ultimate tough guy. I mean, ground and pound guy. He's going to fall for 3 or 4 like every single time. So just like having that, being able to get those short yardage runs is huge for us.
How have you seen Zach Moss just grow throughout his career, I guess, from a personal standpoint, and then also seeing the fruits of his labor kind of get rewarded now when you're seeing him get the reps, get the carries, get the opportunity?
I think he's a quiet, humble guy. And, we always like to say that the cream always rises to the top, and it's been rising for him. And so I'm just super excited for what he's been able to do. And, he deserves everything coming his way. And so, I have nothing but love for Zach Moss, and it's fun to see him back on the field.
Did you have to tell him anything about Utah? Because he's from Florida. You're from there. Did you have to?
I think he knows more about Utah than me at this point. He lives there now, so he's always there, always telling me what to do. So I'm like, oh, is that right? So, yeah, he's doing well there, though.
How much are you able to build upon that going into this week, knowing the quarterback who you're going to have to go up against and the various ways that he can try to beat you?
We just do what we do best, and that's just make plays. I think we got to turn it. We averaging more than 1 turnover a game, so I think we just keep on rolling. We keep doing what we need to do. We get into the quarterback. We making sacks. Our D-line is playing exceptional with Buck with a touchdown. I think he got I know his stats exactly 11 tackles, 3.5 TFLs, 2 sacks. So you feel me? Me playing behind Buck, I got high confidence, and we'll get the job done defensively like we always do.
What do you think about Baltimore's defense? First impression.
Yeah. Baltimore, they're tough. They always come ready to play. That's pretty much what they're known for, is that Baltimore defense. They're tough and they can hit, and they have a bunch of really good players.
When people talk about Colts linebackers, it's usually obviously yourself and Shaq Leonard. How much has EJ Speed made people start to put his name in that conversation?
Yeah, no, for sure. Speed, man, yeah. He putting the whole world on notice, but I mean, he's been making plays. It's really nothing new. He's been making plays, but it's always great to see Speed out there. Just continue to ball out, set the tone. Big plays, man. I told him we got to work on our celebrations. It's all good though. We all a work in progress. That's all it is.